In a world increasingly marked by tension, conflict, and distraction, the ancient practices of mindfulness and nonviolence, Ahimsa, offer a transformative path toward inner peace. Rooted in both Eastern philosophy and universal human values, these twin principles encourage a life of awareness, compassion, and intentional living. Together, they help individuals cultivate harmony within themselves and extend that peace outward into the world. Mindfulness, the power of present awareness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, observing thoughts and emotions without judgment. Originating from Buddhist meditation, it has now entered mainstream wellness as a tool for reducing stress, improving focus, and deepening self-awareness. When we practice mindfulness, we pause before reacting. We notice our thoughts and patterns. We connect with our breath, body, and surroundings. We respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. This awareness forms the foundation of inner peace. It quiets the mental noise and helps us understand the roots of our emotions, especially anger and fear, the very seeds of violence. Nonviolence, Ahimsa, a radical act of compassion. Nonviolence, or Ahimsa, is more than the absence of physical harm. It is a conscious commitment to avoid causing harm in thought, word, and action. Practiced deeply, Ahimsa becomes a spiritual discipline, challenging us to act with love, patience, and empathy, even in the face of hostility or injustice. Ahimsa means choosing compassion over retaliation, releasing judgment and hate, practicing kindness toward ourselves and others, avoiding toxic self-talk and criticism. When paired with mindfulness, nonviolence transforms from an abstract ideal into a lived experience. We begin to witness our inner violence, how we speak harshly to ourselves, how resentment takes root, and gradually replace it with understanding. The intersection of the two, mindfulness, enables us to recognize violent impulses as they arise: impatience, jealousy, irritation. And nonviolence gives us the framework to soften those impulses with loving kindness. Together, they form a practice of conscious peace-building that begins within and radiates outward. For example, when we notice anger bubbling up, we can choose not to lash out. When we become aware of judgmental thoughts, we can replace them with empathy. When we feel self-critical, we can offer ourselves compassion and care. Practical steps toward inner peace. 1 daily meditation. Even 10 minutes of mindful breathing can ground you in the present and create space for calm responses. 2. Loving kindness practice. Send thoughts of goodwill to yourself, loved ones, and even those who challenge you. 3. Nonviolent communication. Use language that expresses your needs and feelings without blame or aggression. 4. Self-compassion. Practice being as kind to yourself as you would to a friend in need. 5. Conscious living. Make choices, from food to social media, that reflect your values of peace and respect. Mindfulness and nonviolence are not passive traits. They are the tools of a peaceful warrior. In embracing them, we are not retreating from the world's chaos, but engaging it with clarity, courage, and love. When we cultivate peace within, we become agents of peace in a world that desperately needs it. By walking the path of mindfulness and nonviolence, we not only find serenity for ourselves, we become a source of healing for others.